I'm dating someone
Yeah.
who's focused on getting the most out of life. How nice is that?
Wait, by the way, I've heard this before. Keep going.
And I feel so inadequate when I talk about going to the mall.
Oh my gosh, this is like a client of mine. Go, go, go. I got it. I am with you.
Hold on a second. Oh, this is taking a turn. He told me ever since he had an NDE,
near-death experience.
Okay. He feels he needs to utilize every minute to the fullest.
Yeah.
I really like him, but I'm not sure if I can deal with this.
You probably can't. No, they're intense. If you've had I have never had a near-death experience.
I haven't either.
But
I have definitely heard my share of near-death experiences. Somehow,
yes.
The first person people call after near-death experiences is
Rabbi, have I got a story for you?
and I used to be shocked, and I used to pretend like I wasn't shocked, but now I'm not even shocked anymore.
Wow. Yeah, I think that if you're more light, I'm going to call it living in this world with an average amount of energy and drive towards the world, towards life and stuff, that it would be very difficult to be in a relationship with somebody like this. So I'll give you my client example. She described this story just like this. The guy, it wasn't a near-death experience, but he was like living in the existential. She would say something and he would always take it to that moment. And she's like, Aleeza, I don't even know what to do with him. Like, I can't just tell him I had a bad day at work. And he's like, well, what do you think that means? And she's like,
is he a psychologist?
No, but he would just take everything so heavy and so deep. And he's
How does
like,
that make you feel?
Yes. And I'm like deeply passionate about all of this stuff. But what happened was she was invisible in the relationship.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Yes.
He only saw his vision, the rest of the world, his missions, his beliefs and everything. And she was invisible because there was nothing more important than whatever he had experienced. So I'm not saying that this other person is like that, but if the frame of reference is like, I understand the superpower meaning of the world, right? And I have that energy in my hand and I must go in this direction only, and there's blinders on, there's just no room to put your arm around the other person and bring them in and be like, and how was your day? Because you don't actually really care how their day was.
Right.
You just care how was their day in relationship to the experience
how was your
of
day?
Their life. Right. It's going to be too hard. I don't think that this match would be the right match from that description.
Or maybe
you
want something more out of life, and maybe they can help you get there. Maybe you just don't
not from the mall question.
No,
not from that.
Not from the mall question, but maybe really you also want something deeper, and here's someone who you can have that opportunity with.
Right.
So you want to just think about it. You always have your mall friends. You can get that from your girlfriends.
From anybody.
You can get that from other people.
What do you want from this partner?
A life partner is life goals, life ambitions. Maybe this person can help focus you
from near death to a full life.
And the reason there's a serendipitous element in the fact that you are now with this person, and as a result of that, you may become a better person, because that essentially, I think, is what relationships really are about. They're about two people sharing common goals and values and uplifting one another.
Right.
And together, alone you can be great, but together you can be better.
Right. I agree with that. And I also have a concern that this person who had the near-death experience might not know to have a near-life experience.
That's amazing.
Do they know how to live? Do they know how to laugh? Do they know how to smell a flower and just enjoy the moment and not think about the universe, but think about being in that moment with the person that you're with? And I just would hope that this person is able to pull back from that experience and step back into their life with new wisdom and new direction, but make space for the world to exist also as it has been with your greater understanding. I hear something very heavy there. And so I love the way that you framed it, that this could be great for a partner coming in and deepen the relationship, the connection, the world. But at the same time, I still have a little something's...
But it could be that she's holding back and that she's scared that actually maybe she does secretly want a little more out of life. And that's why she's attracted to him.
Right.
Because she's asking it
Right, because there's something potentially there also.
There could be a lot of other questions you can ask.
It sounds like we should have her dig in, date more, get to know him more, give him twice as long as you might normally date so that you can really experience this, because this is something new and something different, and you're going to have to get used to it and see if you can develop some sort of a relationship.
Because what I also see here is curiosity.
Right. Oh, your favorite, Rabbi's favorite, curiosity.
I do see some curiosity there. And
right.
Curiosity is great for dating.
Right.
Great for relationships, great for so many things.
Amazing. Okay. So get curious, keep dating, give it a try, and I don't know, let us know. We want to know about these things because we think they're cool and fascinating and, I don't know, interesting. We geek out on it.
See you next week.